morning, good afternoon, hello Net Impact listeners. I'm your host Dalen Che, and I'm here with Zachary Brown, the operations manager of Creative Prince, and also the producer of the sound of Creative Prince that you can listen to on YouTube. How you doing today, Zach?
It was good, Dalen. I'm doing good. What's up with you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. So I got a question for you real quick. What brought you to being a producer and creating a Creative Prince sound?
Well, all my life I've been around music. My dad is a musician. My mom is a singer. So, I guess it's just kind of like a part of your environment type thing. And recently this semester, Cody, he suggested that I use my talents to help market for Creative Prince. So that's where I just kind of got into the idea. I came up with a beat and I showed it to Cody, and then he hopped on it, and then that's kind of just how it all came together. We recorded it from two different places, actually. Like, I just uploaded it into like a BandLab project, and he went on there from wherever he was and just rapped on it, and then I had to go back in and put on like effects, auto-tune, and stuff like that. So it was a really fun process. That's actually my first project I've worked on where somebody was actually like rapping on it. Like my first like collaboration project that I've done with my music so far.
Okay. So for people who didn't know about you before you had made the sound of Creative Prince, who is Zachary Brown?
Well, I'm a student here at Central Texas. I joined at Impact last year. Sarah, she actually suggested it to me. I had econ with her. If y'all know Sarah Olai, shout out to her. But yeah, she suggested it to me in econ. I came in, and a lot of my friends were actually joined too. Eli, he's one of my best friends. Bethany, Ari, all them, like, we're all pretty cool. So I was surprised to see them that they were there too. And, last year I was kind of just like a member, just kind of floating through. But this year I wanted to really take a step up and just become like take a leadership role. So that's how I ended up here as the operations manager of Creative Prince.
It's funny that you mentioned you, Eli, and Ari, because last year when I was there, y'all were like that big group right there. Like, y'all were the future, because y'all was always there, hustling. It was me, you, and Awareness, having our good little spill, get on Catalina's nerves.
Yep.
And then you and Eli, y'all been thick and thin. Y'all both always be getting on my nerves, but y'all be getting on my nerves, but y'all two work hard. Y'all work real hard. So that's who Zachary Brown is, ladies and gentlemen. And my next question to you is, what brought you to operations manager at Creative Prince?
Well, initially, I was the team lead, so I was in charge of designing the shirts. So that was last semester. Now this semester, things have kind of switched around. We had some people leave, some people go out. And so Cody actually, he's the overseeing officer of Creative Prince, but he actually decided to just kind of like switch it into a more business-oriented type of thing. We're not really a committee anymore. We're more ran like a business. So, of course, he had to create some more manager roles, employees, like stuff like that. He had to create a chain of command. And so he just suggested, like, you know what, I feel like you're ready for this. You could be an operations manager and take on this role. And it's been a little rough at first because I'm new to this. I've never really been in a manager position like this before. So it is kind of new, and I'm just trying to work out the kinks right now. But Cody's been really helpful, just like giving me guidance with the whole like situation and the whole like chain of command and how everything works. So I'm really thankful for that, actually.
That's what's up. I know you got it. You got that drive in you to succeed. And as a VP of marketing myself, managing, that's the hardest part of everything. But once you get that down, everything is smooth and sailing.
Yeah.
And then you get to changing the landscape. And y'all already starting off strong at Creative Prince, going from a committee to a business. Mm. That wasn't an easy transition, but y'all did like it was butter. Yeah. So that's a big shout out to y'all. But before Creative Prince, I knew that you were team lead. So how was that for you?
It was really fun, actually. Working on like creative projects like that, it's kind of just like producing music in a way. You just kind of have an idea or like a certain inspiration for a project, and you kind of just build around it and try and just translate your ideas onto the screen or onto that design. And so it honestly kind of helped just like with my creative process in general, like even with music, creating shirts, designing, like it's all kind of just like a creative thing, and like practicing it, whether it be with music or making shirts, it really helps you like in general just be able to express your thoughts and like translate it like onto a tangible item that people can like wear or like listen to. You know, like that's the hardest part, honestly.
You know, it's funny. You have all these gifts inside you, and last year you were, quiet. You were conversing. You were to yourself for a little bit. So why now? Why make? Why step out of that shadow, come into this light, and express and impact all these skills that you've had? Because you came in with a bang. Like you were like that. You came in hot, ready, and we were like, "This is Zach."
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to challenge myself and just like be the best I could be. Like I've had, like music that's been like one of my talents, but I don't know, like I just got like this new like drive, this new ambition. I just wanted to express these things and just honestly just be true to myself, just be who I am and like express it because I feel like that's like one of the most important things in life. Like, why live life? You're not gonna be who you are. Just express yourself and stay true to yourself.
100% agree with that. And like you said, why not? Because the ambition was shown. You've had it forever, and then you just say, you know what? Let's show these people what I'm really about. And I must tell you, I'm very proud of you for doing that because you gave me some problems when we were having our little visionary creative prince rivalry. Those shirts you had producing, I saw the ideas and designs you had. I'm like, okay, if we want to beat these guys, we got to be on it. And ladies and gentlemen, when we were having that rivalry, Zach right here was the biggest trash talker.
Hey, I threw the first shot.
You threw the first shot at the meeting.
Cody put me up to it though.
I still blame you. You said yes. You said yes, and you gonna call me out at the meeting, and you pointed me out. You called me out directly. Why would you do that?
Hey, it's all marketing.
It's all
You gotta
marketing.
build the hype. Like WWE.
But to come to the vice president though, that's like a jobber coming at Hulk Hogan. That was bold.
It was. It was.
Come on, you was playing the game with the marketing man. But you know what?
It worked out though.
It worked out
Worked out.
perfectly. It worked out well for y'all. Y'all got so many members. Y'all had clientele,
Yep.
and then that made me shut up. Y'all had good shirts.
Yep.
'Cause that's all I could come for at the time. And then y'all come out with good shirts. But to the Zach outside of Net Impact, what's your drive? What keeps you going when you're not here at Net Impact? What makes you stand out to the community?
I'm low key a perfectionist.
A perfectionist.
Yes, and let me explain. Like, ever since I've been in school, it's just been a norm for me to always just have good grades, keep my grades up, make sure I'm acting right, I'm dressing appropriately. Like, I know it sounds like I'm square, but I'm just saying I hold myself to just a high standard. Is what I'm trying to say, basically. That's what I mean. I always try to like hold myself to just like a high standard, and just like like I said, just
What's that high standard to you?
doing what I know I'm supposed to be doing.
Doing what you know you're supposed to be
Yeah.
doing.
you know, treating people with respect, respecting myself, going out, making sure I'm doing what's right to me.
Do you feel that's a good impact to the people around you?
I think so, yeah. Because I feel like if I'm doing what's right, I'm doing what I know I'm supposed to be doing. I'm respecting others. I feel like it gives like a role model to look at, like it's positively impacting the people around me. That's really what I like to do. I like to positively impact the people that are around me. So like, if you ask anybody like, well, whenever I have an issue, whatever, I ask Zach, and he's always like, okay, I'm gonna give you like the best advice possible. Like I'm not gonna try to like lead you astray or do nothing. Like I'm always gonna try to just be there for you, be there to help you, and stuff like that.
So you're leaving, and no pun intended, ladies and gentlemen, you're trying to leave an impact on everybody.
Yes, that's that. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're leaving an impact.
I like to leave a good positive impact on everybody in my life.
See, and that's why you fit in perfectly with the mold here at Net, because our Net Impact culture is all about no matter what activities we're doing, what events we're hosting, what fundraisers we're doing, all that matters is that we're making an impact on the community. So the fact that you are changing people's lives, making them feel better, bringing them to that next level, that's great, man. It's phenomenal. I'm glad that you're doing that. And I hope that Net's been doing the same thing for you because I know you've been doing that for the organization itself.
Yes.
Because you've seen it. This new class, 2024, 2025, we are far different from 2023,
Yeah,
2024.
for sure.
It is a
It's
night
been
and
a
day.
it's been a like a learning experience, honestly. Like from the start, like when I first got here to now, it's just all the people lessons that you get, the connections that you're making with people, and just like the experiences of just kind of being in like a business environment, like is really helpful, honestly.
No. And I'm going to talk to you real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Net impact, we have made, we've seen the greatest come and go. You know, we've seen interns in great places. We've seen people come out with their doctorates, their masters, become entrepreneurs, city councilwomen. But we always forget to shine light on our ECHS students, the future of our community, the future of our world, who's going to really change the landscape of what we do and what we know. So, Zach, he's one of those ECHS students. He's changing it every day because from when I met him to now, you wouldn't know he was producing from his house. He was producing from his house. I'm gonna highlight that he was producing from his house, and he made a great sound. Then he went from a team lead, designing shirts, great looking shirts, to getting that vision built for Creative Prince, to now being their operations manager. He steps up every single time, and he can do it within a few months, few weeks, few days, even a few hours if he wanted to. So look out for Zachary Brown, everybody, because he's coming. He's coming in quick. Anything you want to tell the folks, Zach?
I've had a lot of fun being in that impact. If you're interested, like come and check us out. Thank you, Dalen, for having me on the show. Also, shout out to Dalen because he did help us. We filmed a music video for it. Dalen was there. He was behind the scenes helping out. So shout out to Dalen and Visionary for that. And yeah.
All right, man. I'll be seeing you on Friday. And then, Impact family, I hope you have a great day. Have a good morning or a good night or a good afternoon. And we'll see you on the next.